guys, FM Dale here, and welcome to the next episode of Me and My Crewe. And good golly, have we got a lot to go through. It's been the summer. We're getting into our very first game of the season, which is against Manchester City, of all teams, to make it as easy as possible for us today. There's been everything going on, everything. So, well, let's get to the main thing. We've got a new chairman. Welcome the new chairman, James Taylor. So, what happened was, Bowler, God rest his soul, still alive, but, you know, decided to retire. He went part-time. Then we got told there was a consortium. Then we were told we may lose our jobs. Now, if you follow me on Twitter, and if you don't, get on Twitter, and it's at FMDale1, you know what to do. Right, so, if you do follow me on there, you'll know that I said we might be in trouble. We had an E, and it looked like they wanted a new person to come in. It's a German consortium headed by James Taylor. They wanted Daniel Farke in. I had to prove that I was the right man for the job. And, well, they accepted me to stay. And that's good. That's a real big positive. So we're here. We're staying at Crewe. Positivo La Coruña. But what they did say, they did promise me 2 players just for taking over. They said, look, we are going to buy you 2 players. We believe that these are going to take you forwards. Now, who are they? Well, let's get to those 2 first. First one was Nathan Ferguson. Yeah, Nathan Ferguson, a good young English player. Slots in right now second on our defensive list over there. As you'll see, he's there with Suter, who has also come in on a free transfer. Just giving you everything away. I'm not sure if I told you that. He was pre-planned anyway. But we've brought in Nathan Ferguson, another centre-back. Loads of great skills. 22 years of age. Can be a fantastic player if he reaches his potential. Been at West Brom for the last few seasons, has Premier League experience, over 132 top-flight games. Very happy with the signing that they brought in with Nathan Ferguson. £20 million. I mean, there is not a chance in hell I would have spent that, but they did, and it didn't matter to my bank balance, so that was a positive. So we took it and we ran with it. Who else did they want? This boy, Alessandro Cortinovis. Not sure if that's how you say it. He's an under-21 Italian international, just too old for that now. Comes into that attacking midfield space that we've got. Could play, might play. We've got quite a few players now in this position, but we're going to figure them out and going to play through the systems. I had to make a better midfield for us, I felt, going into this new season. So, yeah, pleased with him. He's come all the way from the one and only Atalanta, where he's been playing on and off, to be honest with you. He's not been a starter for them consistently. 14 starts last season, 8 sub-appearances, but 5 goals in there. Not a great average rating. He's not done well since his time in Bulgaria, but 11.25 million. Again, we didn't pay for it, so we're happy, and hopefully the chairman's brought in some good quality players. But now sit back, because I'm going to tell you about the ones that I've brought in. First of all, we've let go of some players who have a lot of memories with us, and we've let them go for practically nothing. In some cases, it is nothing, but we'll just go through those really, really quick. First is first. Here's Ryan Winsell. He did an awful lot for us, Rai the first, not Rai the Edmondson. And you know what? We had to let him go. His stats aren't good enough for the Premier League, in perfect honesty. QPR wanted him. It's a step down for him going to the Championship. I'm hoping he'll get a few games there for sure. Didn't play really very well at Hibs last season. He's had his 1 game in the Premier League, and I'm just glad that he had his 1 game in the Premier League with us. So he has gone all the way through the system, and he's going to QPR. It's £115,000. Not a lot of money, but hopefully he'll get some game time there. So best of luck to Ryan Winsell. Another player to depart was Lorenzo Dickman. Yeah, We've got some players to play now on the right-hand side. So Lorenzo was allowed to leave. We do have too many right-backs at the best of times. So Lorenzo was moved on just for the cheeky price of £4.3 million. Now, we signed him for 175k. So we've made an incredible deal on that one. He played 20 games for us overall. But we did enjoy Lorenzo. So hopefully he'll have a great season down there in the Championship at Derby. Another player to move on is Will Huffer. That's right, Will Huffer has moved on. We got an offer for him, which was more than his asking price. He is a backup keeper for us. We've got another keeper in anyway to fill in the backup roles. So that was all fine. We did let him go. Not a crazy amount of money. But again, we made a small amount of profit, £200,000 profit on him. He never actually got a game for us. But best of luck to him going to Crystal Palace. He'll probably be a backup there as well. They are also a Premier League team. Another player to leave, but this time on loan. It is Giacomo Magnani. Signed him a few years ago, and to be honest, he's never really lived up to us. We threw him to Newcastle halfway through last season, where he didn't really get many games. He only got 3. He's already played for Bristol. He's made a start to their season yesterday, and he's come on as sub, did okay. And yeah, good move for him. He's there on loan. We're not getting any money for him, but they are paying his wages. So we'll see if at the end of the season we can make some money off him. We've got to see. I think they've got a buyout on his contract, which is if they want him by the end of the season, they've got to pay it £1 million. Now, £1 million would still be profit. There it is. An optional fee of £1 million if they want him, if he does well enough. So let's be honest, we'll take $1 million. I think we only paid 275. Yeah, 275 grand for him. So again, that would be more profit on top. Brian Rice-Dale. Who's Brian Rice? Well, this was an upsetting one, guys. I'm slurping my coffee for this one. Hope you enjoyed that. Yeah, I was upset about this one. I'm not going to lie to you. This was a sad day for us all. Brian Rice, 16 years old. Sheffield United wanted him. We didn't want to let him go at all. I was doing everything I could to keep him at the club until an offer came in for the boy. £7.75 million for a 16-year-old player. I couldn't turn it down. I'm getting in trouble by the press, by the fans for letting these good young players go. But for £7.75 million, what do you expect? What do you expect? You guys let me know in the comments if you think that was a decent deal or not. Look at his stats as well. You know, there is room for him to grow. Of course there is. But really, his first touch is great. His passing's pretty decent. Decisions is okay. Composure's fine, balance is fine, but really, are we looking at a 5? He's only 5'3". I mean, maybe he's the next Messi. Maybe I've made a terrible mistake. You guys let me know down there in the comments while we get to the more important stuff, the people we brought in. First is first, John Soto, we got in from Hearts on a free transfer. Decent player. When I signed him, he was a lot further up the list. But then Ferguson came in and everyone else came in and sorted that out, but still a very good player. Very happy with that one. Been through Cortonuvis, you know he's in, and also Nathan Ferguson. Matija Kovar will be our new possible starting goalkeeper, possible sub-keeper, very similar to Jussi Jääskeläinen. Dale, you fool! You've done it again! Will Jääskeläinen. Yeah, we brought him in last season. We sent him back out on loan just to get some more game time because I wanted Will to play. £1.1 million he was. He did very well, actually, back in the second division in the Czech Republic. Did very well there. So hopefully he can bring that form to us. Harwood Bellis is back, boys! Whoop, whoop! He wants to play on the Crewe train. That's right, we've brought him back in. We got him on loan. They said we couldn't have him on loan. But me and Man City have a very good relationship. And that meant that... Oops, sorry about that. Calm yourself. Everybody's excited, including the microphone. But that means we've brought him back for his 3rd season. Every season he's played here has had at least a 7 rating. So come on. Come on, Harwood. Taith Chong is in as well. This was the first player we brought in to play on the right wing position. And he probably will be. He'll be fighting up there for that position anyway in the right slot with Dale and with another signing that I'll get to in a bit. Yeah, he was a free transfer. So I thought, what could we can't go wrong with a free transfer of Chong. Last season, he was playing out on loan from Man United, I think, over in Spain. Yes, indeed. 26 appearances, 3 goals in that. Not too great, but he did well this season before at Huddersfield, where he got 7 rating, 13 goals, 37. So we're going to hope the very best that we can get out of Chong will be some very good performances. And if not anything else, and a brilliant, brilliant haircut. Him and Mejbri, think about it. It's going to be beautiful. A signing that I'm very happy with to fit into the central midfield position. 21-year-old Nico. He's come in from Barcelona. And look at those stats. Beautiful first touch. Beautiful vision. These are the reasons why people like Brian Rice are being moved on. He's only 21. He's a great little player. And we brought him in for £2.2 million from Barcelona's B team, where he had a fantastic season. Look at that, guys. I know that it's not the top division. I know it's what it is. But 38 appearances, 11 goals, 21 assists. This boy. I mean, this boy. Another player that we brought in is Alberto Soro. Again, he plays just behind the striker, but he can really play anywhere around the front, which is one of the main reasons we've got him. He can play all sorts of positions. And it may mean that Eze might go out on loan. I'm going to tell you that straight away. Because he didn't play too well last season, there is a possibility he may go out on loan. But yeah, we've brought in Alberto Soro. He is here from the Real Madrid B team. Once again, played incredibly well last season. 33 games there, 15 goals. and 3 assists. So we brought him in for a measly fee of £975,000. I mean, you can't complain. The latest signing, this only happened just a couple of days ago and will be very interesting going into our first game of the season against Manchester City. We've brought in Felix Carrera. Now, Felix Carrera is only 22 years of age, and to bring him in from Manchester City, I was very, very pleased with. He will probably play our first game, I think. Worth 9.25 million now. We bought him for 4.2 mil. He's been on loan at many different places, not quite hit the levels which we're hoping he can do here. So that's what we're hoping for. Never really hit it off anywhere. But come on, Carrera, we can do it here at Crewe. Crewe and Carrera, that just sounds great, doesn't it? This one, a little bit left field. You will see that he's in the under-23s at the moment. His name is Ray Riley, and we've brought him in from Macclesfield of all teams. And we brought him in for, I think, 48,500 quid. So even if he's rubbish, no real worries there, is it? But with a finishing of 17 and composure of 15, off the ball 16, anticipation 16, this boy, he could be a great little poacher for us. So I'm really pleased with him. Will he get first team football this season? He possibly can. He possibly will. He'll definitely probably maybe could be play in the cups for sure. But when I said this one was left field, guys, the next one is ridiculously left field. But I've gone with it. I believed in it, and I tell you why I've done it. We needed help up front. Okay, we've got good strikers, but they're all very young. They need a little bit of tutoring. They need a little bit of understanding from an older player, an old head in the team. And you know what? With my last signing, that's what I've gone for. Olivier Giroud. I mean, I know you're clapping. So I'll just wait for it. I mean, if you didn't, hold on. I'll add the sound. Hold on. There you are. It's okay, yes. Olivier Giroud is in. He's 36 years old. You may think that's quite old. It is. And he's going to be 37 in a couple of weeks. But I'm happy with the signing, to be honest with you. He is going to be basically just come off the bench, an impact player, to help us out in the big games, to be honest with you. He's got the experience. He's a deep lying forward, target man kind of area. Teamwork's great. Work rate is still fantastic. Yes, his pace is poor, but everything else is very, very good. We tried for Luis Suarez. Unfortunately, he retired before he could come here. It was part of the problem when we had a change of owner. Of course, we had a change in situation where we were under embargo, so we couldn't make any transfers. And in that gap of, I think it was a month at the start of the transfer window situation, I couldn't jump in and get these players because they were already, deciding to retire, or I was an embargo. So that was frustrating. But we brought him in. Tell you where he's come from as well. He's been at Marseille for the last couple of years. So he went to Lyon, did well at Lyon. 36 games, 13 goals, 7 rating. Then he went to Marseille. And if you look at this, only 10 games last season, all right? 10 games, 4 starts, 6 off the bench, but still a 7.19 rating. The year before that, 25 games, of which, again, mostly off the bench, but 11 goals and a 7.35 rating. I mean, you know what I'm saying? I think this is a very good signing. You let me know. You get into the comments below and you let me know what you think of these signings. If you think we've done the right things, the wrong things, as we go into our first game against Manchester City. Who knows? Can we stay up? That, again, we've got to try and aim to stay up. And I know we want to be pushing on for Europe, but I think this is another stay-up season. Hopefully, maybe mid-table if we can do incredibly well. We are expected to finish bottom, by the way. So anything we get out of this season is going to be great. Let's go to that first game. And here we are. It is the Manchester City game, the first game of the season. Excitement is high. As you can see, Man United have already played and they've already won. They beat Arsenal in the early kickoff, obviously, and Harwood Bellis is out of the game, ineligible, of course. They're missing Kevin De Bruyne, so positives already into the game. Simon Hooper is the referee. It's a sellout today. Let's get going. And this is a team we're going with for the first game. It's quite a difficult one to pick players for. Also, you will see the name still down here. It is Callum Gribbin, by the way. He has stayed. We offered him a new deal. We're paying him more than we should. He probably shouldn't still be here, but he's so close to the heart. He's got to stay. So this is the team we're going with in the first game. We are going to go with Kovar in goal. Balde is back. Suter, Ferguson, Plate, Semedo will be playing ball winning midfield. Mejbri in deep line midfield with Nico playing the advanced version. Chong will be there on the left hand side with Crewe on the right. And Salcedo will be starting up front in a pressing formation. We're playing cautiously. Of course we are. We're away to Manchester City in a counter-attacking situation. Let's hope for the best. There's a lot of players here on the bench like Cortovis. I'll get better at that. Sorrow as well. Brewster and Edmondson, as you'd expect with Sirkin, Jaskalainen and Gibson on the bench. The players who haven't quite made the squad today include Lowry, Kirk and Dale. Lowry's having a few little issues with me. As you can see, he's quite unhappy and he's lost trust in the manager. So let's hope no one else does that, and we'll just carry on. Kick off, and here we go. Manchester City, first game of the season, our second Premier League game. And actually, look where we are in the league right now, second. So we don't need this, Milenkovic. You don't need to. We'll just stop here. Asuta takes it off him, and Salcedo takes the ball forwards, looking ahead of him. Where is he going to go? Is he going out left? Is he going to... No, he's going straight to the Man City player. They play it long. Erling Haaland. He never misses. He never misses. He never misses. Oh, dearie me. 1-0 down to Manchester City straight away. And Ayo, right. Oh, what is going on here? Ruben plays it into Sterling. Great long ball. Nathan Ferguson doesn't do enough, to be honest. Can he against Haaland? Isn't the question. Great finish on the left foot. Fantastic work from Haaland. First goal of the season. And we're back. We're only in the 8th minute. So, you know... We've had a lot of time to think about what's happened, and we are not doing well as Rodrigo plays it into Foden. Foden trying to beat his man, gives it to Esposito. Shoot! Oh, it's just hit the post. Man City, Esposito and Haaland in their team. Kovar looking to clear it long. Over to Chong. Chong doesn't get anywhere near it, and they are once again, on the ball and on the attack. We're 16 minutes into the game as Rodrigo plays it forward to Esposito, and Esposito plays it back to Rodrigo, playing it across to Dele Alli, who's playing on the left-hand side. Cuts back inside to Rodrigo. Rodrigo to Sterling. Sterling beats his man. Great ball. Esposito! Well. This is not going as planned. It's not going as planned at all. We're not doing anything, to be honest. And we are playing Manchester City. So that is, you know, it's not a great way to start the season. But I'll move this for you. Sorry about that. Rodrigo there into Sterling. You think, what is that pass? I'll tell you what it is. It's right into the path of Esposito. Puts it 2-0 to City. Who needs to go anywhere else? Who needs to go anywhere else? Because we're back here in Milenkovic and Rodrigo playing it down the right-hand side. Rodrigo across to Dele Alli. 3-0. This is getting embarrassing already for us, guys. So, yeah. Let's look at it again, shall we? Brilliant ball in from Rodrigo here to the back post. Or Rodri. And Dele Alli there just knocking it away. So, well, we're going positive because why not? And changing the formation a little bit because we're already 3-0 down. So, Kovar starts it with Ferguson playing out from the back. And Suter just playing it long, but how well that works as Chong beats his man, plays it into Salcedo. He's got... Oh, come on, mate. Do a bit more there. Do a bit more as Sterling has the ball and Milenkovic can bring it forwards, finding spaces. Good tackle from Balde. Is it going to be enough? Kovar does fortunately take it back. But when we play it long, quick counter, we look all right. And Mejbri's got so much space here. What a ball if Chong can get on that. Salcedo just needs to get into the box. Why is he hanging out the back? He's just... Oh! Needless to say, that's not gone to plan. We're 3-0 down at half time. Barring a miracle, this one's gone. Kick off for the second half, and yeah, I'm really not sure what we're going to do. Injury to Plate, which means that Plate's coming off, Gibson's coming on, Ferguson's moving to the right-hand side. We're also going to bring Edmondson on just because I want to. There's no major thought on that, to be honest. I just want to bring him on. So Salcedo's come off. As Semedo plays it out to Balde on the left-hand side. Sterling's been allowed to come onto that pitch, in my opinion, in the wrong time. He can easily get back as Nico moves forward. Good little curler. And Edison makes quite a comfortable save. And we're back, and Balde has the ball. Plays it inside to Semedo. We haven't seen much from Correa at all today. So hopefully, maybe at this point, we can bring something out of him. Semedo gets the ball to him. Andrade Correa. Correa beats his man on the right-hand side. He keeps going. Can he cross it in? He does. There's a chance. There's a chance. Goal on debut for Taith Chong. Come on. We'll take that. We'll take that. Good work, boys. As Chong comes in from the left-hand side. It says Andrade. I'm going to always call him Correa, I feel. I'm sorry. I just like saying it. As he puts the ball in beautifully. Chong got in front of his man fantastically. And he put it away at the second attempt. But we'll take it. Well done, boys. And we're back. And making a sub there. And Crewe's pulling it in from the middle to Balde on the left-hand side. Beats his man beautifully. Puts it back into Crewe. Oh, that would have been nice. Yeah, the sub with Nico's coming off. And Kortinovis has come on for us. Which, you know, second half, I think we've played a lot better. Playing a lot better indeed. So we throw in a corner. I don't know why he threw it in. So Suter scored. Oh, debut goal again from John Suter. What a finish. We've got a chance here, boys. This is the best second half I've ever seen. As he throws it in, poor header away. Left-footed Suter, bottom corner. Can we do it? Who knows? What a game. It's them again, unfortunately, as Dybala puts another ball in. Orsini just over the bar. Just couldn't bring it back. But I've got to say, I'm happy with that performance from the boys. That second half was fantastic. 3-2 to Manchester City. Yeah, I'm not complaining. Away to City, scoring 2 goals. Very, very good. Now, we'll find out when we're coming back. So when we're going to come back is this time. We're going to come back for the Palace and the Leeds games. They're 2 away games. There is an international break in between, but it doesn't really matter to us, does it? We can just skip through those. But it does mean that the transfer window will be closed by the time that we come back. So any ins and outs, we can go through them all. And yeah, so Crystal Palace and Leeds will be the next 2 games we come back to. Thank you so much for joining. Remember to subscribe and like and do all the beautiful stuff. We'll see you again very soon. Toodle pip.